Hello everyone, this is Eswat for the Commodore 64. The C64 version was released in 1990. Crime's got out of control in Liberty City. So basically you've just got to go around shooting everybody in sight. Rescue all the weedy little girls who wouldn't say boo to a goose. Or the usual old pop. And now look at that on the cover. There's the US Gold logo. Would you just excuse me for a moment please? Sorry about that. Let's continue. US Gold had a reputation, of course. You know on some things you get a kind of seal of approval? Well, if you see the US Gold logo on something, it's the seal of, this game is a pile of old shit. Like this C64 version of Final Fight. What an absolute load of bloody rubbish. That wasn't just bad, it was completely unplayable. Yeah, if you played a C64 arcade conversion, and you saw the US Gold logo anywhere, I think that's kind of like a warning as to what you were in for. They were kind of like the video game equivalent of Uncorked. And I can't seem to get over this cupboard or whatever it is. I think if there's something you need to jump over, you need to be standing back from it. You can't just go right up to it and jump on it. If you want to shoot those blokes, you've got to be standing right underneath them, then you shoot directly upwards. Which means that by the time you've really killed them, they've filled you full of lead. And I can't seem to go any further. You've got to kill them before you can go any further. What are they shooting at exactly? I don't like the pavement. Oh, naughty Mr. Pavement. You must be punished. As far as the backgrounds are reasonable. A bit ugly flipping colour scheme though. And lumpy sprites. Oh, I suppose I've got to waste more flipping life trying to get these people. Oh, what is the matter with him? Why can't he jump over that? Oh, that's the cupboard where Great Aunt Joyce keeps all her special things. Like her drugs and her condoms. This is just about all there is in this game. Walk along, shoot a few people, walk a bit further, shoot a few more people. A lot of arcade games just tend to rely on big fancy graphics and special effects and stuff. I mean, if an arcade machine has got a really good game, then it will make a good game for the Commodore 64 or other 8-bit machines. Assuming some effort has been put into the conversion, of course. For others, you just think these were just made to be arcade games. You strip them of all their fancy graphics and there's nothing left. He's no stranger to the cake shop, is he? He stands there doing nothing. Mind you, probably the only time he's fast is when someone suggests he picks up a tab for dinner. Then he's straight out the bloody door. Oh, there's a queue outside that door. I can't believe this bloke was in hospital. He said he had to have a suppository, and his friend went, "Oh, what did you have to do with that then?" "Oh, well, I wore it as a fucking necklace, didn't I?" Like this bloke was going along in his car and he was lost. And he said to this bloke outside, "How do you get to Basildon?" And this bloke went, "Oh, well, my brother gives me a lift in his van." What? Oh, and this is the real problem with this game. You just cannot avoid being shot. There are people coming at you from both sides shooting at you. There is a move where you can actually duck, but you still get shot when you duck. So can I just ask a question here? And I'm very sorry if stupid people like me don't understand clever, intellectual stuff like this. But what the bloody hell is the point of being able to duck then? Oh, now I've got to jump over the giant bar of chocolate or whatever the heck it is. Later on in the game you get a cyber suit. Whether that actually makes any difference, I don't know. Oh, here we go again. Stranglers. Pity they can't strangle the bloke who programmed this. There was a grey woman there, obviously come back from the dead or something. Been captured by some bloke with a boomerang. Good eye, mate. Good on you, blue. What the bloody hell? What a mess this sprite is. Whenever he jumps in the air he looks like he's got 2 sets of legs. Oh, there he goes again. What a blooming glitchy enemy. Once a jolly swagman playing with his what's-her-name. Oh, used cars back there. One careful owner. The other 27 couldn't give 2 shits. There's a lorry here. In the arcade game you can jump on the back of that lorry. Don't know whether you can in this version. Tune. Oh yeah, they used to be a cough suite, didn't they? Yeah, there was an old advert on the telly. This bloke had a sore throat. Someone drives past in a car and offers him cough sweets. Clears up his throat and he goes, "Tunes!" The bloke in the car looks at him like he's just gobbed in his eye for some reason. Now I seem to be wearing a ninja suit. Not that it actually changes anything. And this is typical of a lot of arcade conversions on the Commodore 64. It's like the software company is saying, "We should be grateful we're doing an arcade conversion at all, so you take it and like it." And I just say, no, I'm not going to. It's boring, it's glitchy, it's had no effort or thought put into it whatsoever, so you can take your arcade conversion and stick it up your...
For riches rule the hand of heaven.